Sup shooters, my name is Logan, aka Spider Hands, and welcome to SB Reviews, where today we're going to be checking out a group named Swami Lushbeard, who have actually done a few reviews for it now. This is the third track, and this is called The Truth. I'm excited for this. I've enjoyed their last two efforts that we've listened to. We're going to switch over to here where we have them on Music B. I'll just put the album art up so you can check it out before we get into it. I've got the lyrics on the right side of the page here so that I know what's going on, although the way they mix and master their music is pretty high level, so I don't usually need lyrics for these guys, but anyways, we'll get into it. We'll start at the beginning and we're going to hear what we think. Swami Lushbeard, The Truth. We got ourselves an organ here. Got an effect on it of some kind, like a flanger or something like that. Oh, it's beautiful. I'm gonna need to turn it down on my headphones. Beautiful acoustic. A lot more somber than the previous outing.
What would it take to get you to break?
Yeah, we're going for a very different vibe here with this one.
Would it help if I were on my knees and lie and tell you I made a mistake?
Oh.
You tried with all your might.
Beautiful harmonics.
Me alright. Down your one-way street of outdated beliefs. Now I can't live that kind of life. The best revenge is
Go into the bridge.
take what's given. The best revenge is
I just want to first of all say that, like, the thing with Swami Lushbeard is they sound like a lot of like the really major label successful bands in their genre. Like, they have the ability with this kind of range of going between what they did with Enemy and All About You to really make it far, because they've got a sort of maturity in the way they write their music. Their performances are on point. I'm just blown away by how much of a shift in terms of the overall tonality this is. It's heartfelt in a different way. It's a very sobering performance thus far. The acoustic guitars, the drums, and the bass kind of helping the man carry himself home. It's and the vocalist is sort of calling to someone, wondering what they can possibly do to make for things to get better than they are. I mean, when you say, what would it take to get you to break, and would it help if I were on my knees and lying, tell you I made a mistake? That sounds like they're in a horrific situation. Down your one-way street of outdated beliefs. Now I can't live that kind of life. That's horrible. And the music matches the sort of the futility, the frustration, yet the sadness invoked by the lyrics and the performance by the vocalist. I'm liking the elements in here individually. The piano is a nice touch on the right side. Nice work having these overdubs on the vocals in the second verse. Oh. Is the implication here that the only way to really get back at this person for the horrible kind of crap you've been through is to just move on from their toxicity and the drama? Is that what's kind of being inferred here? Because I can relate to this. Is this the chorus? I'm liking the fact they're taking this time with this hook. I mean, like, they've been building up to it further and further as we go along. We share a name but not the truth. Oh, so is this like family that there's an issue with? Ah, family's tough, man. Family's tough. Family's a tricky thing, my dudes. Especially when they're older and they're like, no, I'm older than you, therefore I'm correct. That sucks. So there was a fly in front of my face for a minute. They're very wistful. Oh! One of the best guitarists I've heard during these reviews. I'll say it again, it's not about how fast you can play, it's about what notes you play, the how you affect them, you know, how you implement the techniques, you know, the instrumentation, the dynamics, and that was such a sophisticated, respectable guitar solo. It was so elegant, and it matched the rest of the rhythm section. It filled the gap left by the singer. And coming into this part now, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's, again, there's a sense of mourning and loss in this. As if things cannot be repaired. But you have to move on. I feel genuinely sort of empathetic. You can hear the hurt. You can hear the hurt in that performance. And you can hear the rest of the instrumentalists supporting the singer as he tells a story. And it's painful because it's done so well that it lets the listener in and offers them the opportunity to sort of understand it. And it just sucks. It's just a shame that things are so divided at the moment. I've seen families torn apart over the years because of core beliefs and going down the rabbit hole and not being able to sacrifice or remove themselves from the ideologies to understand that how important, you know, family is. And it causes real damage. And this song comes from an experience similar to that, I feel. And I'm sorry to hear that they went through that. I hope things are better now for Swami Lushbeard and whoever was affected by this. Because it's not something that I think anybody should have to go through. To talk about the music itself, I think that a common trait with Swami Lushbeard and the way they write their music is that it's practically flawless. These are people that have obviously studied music, and I've said this in previous reviews. They've obviously studied music. They've got a genuine cohesion and a chemistry as an act. The production is polished. They create interesting material that doesn't overindulge itself, plays crazy riffs when it needs to, but also pulls back and focuses more on the message, the humanity, than the display of technique. And what's been most important to me is that the story that has been put forward has been compelling every time, and it has been something that I think most people will be able to understand, whatever side you're on. It's just horrific. Again, I really hope things have improved because it's not fun at all. People just get so stuck in their mindsets that it just causes, sometimes you just have to move on, and it can be the hardest thing you do. At this point with Swami Lushbeard, to conclude an overall review of them, I really hope that these guys make it. Like, they really are really successful because they deserve it. They just seem like really genuine human beings who really give a shit about the art form. They deserve all the love and support. I try not to get too emotional or too kind of like this during reviews, but I think it can be important sometimes to talk about this within reason. Apologies for this being a longer review. It was a heavy one, but thank you for watching it. Thank you for watching this review of Swami Lushbeard to the Truth. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Please do check out Swami Lushbeard's various social medias, their Spotify's and all that. Stay cool, stay safe. Please also remember to support your local musicians and artists at this point in time, as need the help more than ever with all the crazy stuff going on in the world. And while we're at it, just be kind. Just be kind to one another. It's something I'm personally practicing, and I think that kindness is a really important thing at the moment. Anyways, spider hands out.